Hi, I'm Bryan Berman, the owner of Permashield USA. Today I'm going to show you how to install the tire sealant RK formula in my new 2020 Jeep Rubicon. So the first thing you'll do is rotate the tire so the valve stem is somewhere between 10 and 2 o'clock. We've got it at 12 o'clock here, which is fine. You'll remove the plastic cap that comes with the tire. Use any sort of valve stem removal tool here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull the valve core out, let the tire fully deflate. Once it's fully deflated, we'll install the product and then reinflate back to the manufacturer's spec. Now that the tire is deflated, we need to find out how much product needs to be injected. You go to PermashieldUSA.com, look for the light duty dosage calculator. From there, you'll type in the specs from the tire, which on this one are 285, 70, 17. We type that in and it calculates that this particular tire needs 30 ounces of product. In order to get the product into the tire, we're going to use this equipment. We have a spring-loaded heavy-duty chuck that we clamp onto the valve stem. Then we use our specially calibrated pump to push exactly the right amount of product into the tire. This particular pump will do up to 8 ounces per stroke. Let me show you how to set that. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna install the chuck. Simply press the spring-loaded clamp on the back, install it onto the valve stem like that, and it's secure. Notice now that there is no air pocket inside this hose. That means it's fully primed. Typically what we do is we'll just pump a couple of pumps through the hose, push any air out before we install it on the valve stem. Next, we're gonna set the pump to the appropriate dosage per stroke. Very simple to do. If you'll notice, there are marks all along the shaft of this pump. And down here, we have a clamp that is movable up and down the shaft. There are 8-ounce increments of markings. So for this example, we're gonna set one stroke to 8 ounces. Simply move the clamp up to just above the mark where there's an 8, secure it, and you're done. Now when this pump goes down, this clamp will stop it at the exact moment that 8 ounces is entered into the tire. So remember, this tire needs 30 ounces. We can only get a maximum of 8 ounces per stroke. So this will require 3 strokes of 8, and the 4th stroke will simply move this tab down to the number 6 for a total of 30 ounces. The key to each stroke is making sure you have no air pockets in your line, nice and easy, slow depression of the shaft. I'll demonstrate the first one. We'll go till the top hits the 8-ounce marking, and then that's it. Bring it back up fully and get ready for your second stroke. All right, now that we've got the full 30 ounces in this tire, it's time to reinstall the valve core. However, before we do that, it's always a good idea to take a little tool like this or a screwdriver or something small and just clear out the inside of this valve before you insert the core. That ensures that this will seat properly, you don't have any air leak. I've already done that for this demonstration, so we'll go ahead and put this in. Now that it's in, it's time to get the compressor fired up and air this back up to 40 PSI. All right, now that we've got the valve stem in, we've aired it back up to the 40 PSI that is recommended for this tire. We're gonna install the new Permashield valve cap. That lets us know that this tire has been treated and is protected. After this, the next step is to take this for a test drive and activate the protection. What you'll want to do is drive at least 5 miles at 60 miles an hour. What that does is it allows the product to spread evenly on the inside of the tread area. And until that occurs, you could potentially have some imbalance and vibration. At that 5 mile mark, you should feel all the vibration go away and you'll know you're ready to go. All right, I'm preparing for the test drive to activate the product, but before I do that, I wanted to show that there was no impact on the tire pressure monitoring system. Let's take a look. Okay, the car is ready to drive and we have no tire pressure sensor errors. If there were, they would show up right here on this side of the dashboard.